Hello, everyone. My name is Olivia, and in my blog, I'm going to be talking about something that is very important to me and something that affects so many people across the United States, and that is access to affordable health care. Between insurance, trying to afford doctor's visits, or even dealing with medical bills, affording health care can be really hard. So that's why I want to talk about the fight for affordable health care and why it is so important to me. So to start off, what is the problem with healthcare access today? Well, for many people, the cost of medication, insurance, and just routine doctor's visits can just be way too much. Medications in the United States are among the highest costing medications in America, and many people in the United States don't have access to insurance at all. In fact, a recent study showed that around 28 million people in the United States do not have access to insurance at all because of how high the cost is, they have access issues, or they just don't qualify. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you a picture of what just 1.7 million people look like. So this is 1.7 million people. So just imagine what 28 million people look like. That's how many people do not have access to insurance and how many people cannot afford healthcare because of it. And that brings me to my point that healthcare should be a right and not just a privilege, but yet it's still so hard for so many people to get access to. Luckily, there is a lot of people fighting for a change. One of the major groups is Medicare for All. They are fighting for a system where the government will cover all healthcare expenses. There is also the Affordable Care Act, which has covered health insurance for millions of people. Since this act has been implemented, the amount of people without health insurance in the United States has went down significantly, but still this has left people without affordable health care options. Groups like Families USA and Healthcare Now are fighting for a universal healthcare system, better access to medication, and just an overall better healthcare system. According to the World Health Organization, universal healthcare is essential to ensure that people get the care they need without having to face financial hardship. This is so important to me because growing up, I watched my mom in the healthcare field and I've heard her stories, and just knowing that people can afford to get the care that they need because they don't have access to healthcare insurance or the prices are just too high is just so sad to know, and that should not be the way that healthcare is today. Everybody should have access to this. Another reason this is so important to me is because healthcare not only affects your mental and physical health, but also your financial stability. The demand for mental health care has went up significantly, but they're still extremely underfunded. Another reason this is so important to me is because if we can make healthcare more affordable, we can help prevent disease, start treating conditions early, and just overall improve our quality of life. If you want to get started on making a change, you can start by educating yourself on healthcare policies and supporting groups that are fighting to make this change, like Healthcare for All and National Nurses United. To conclude this, healthcare is not just a privilege, it is a basic human right that should be accessible to everyone. Whether it's supporting groups that are fighting for this change or standing up for health policies that are helping make this change, you can start playing a role in the fight for affordable healthcare. So share your voice, stay informed, and make sure that you vote for people that prioritize people's health over corporate interests. Thank you.